the opening kick. And we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Listen.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Big slide here to Williams. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards, and a new set of downs, too.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Black 20.
From the gun, Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and these big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
3rd down run by Gibbs. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
20. Now you won.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. This will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Will begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. out to the line. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. It's completed right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Johnson once more. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They'll motion Slayton left. To throw. Here's Dart. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Tonight. 120. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. And 2 kills.
Now gone. Connects on the crosser. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, following the incompletion. Here's 2nd down.
Now you 3. 120. 2 up.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
180! Horrible! What's that?
Again, it's Gibbs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Down! Shut up! 180! 2 for 1! 2 for 1!
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 7. Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
21-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Look at that power. Deep left side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after a second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Give them around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The highest metric. The city just made a sweep. The diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking more news.
180! What?
Off to the air now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Two. Cut.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then a right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
And
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Lays it up left side and gets it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Oh, put some heat on this. He's got it inside the 25. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. And the defender comes away with it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
180. Tiger.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play up whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Whirling. Like 20. Cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Louis, 180. What's up?
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 76. 76. 11. 14. 14.
Another one for Gibbs. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped there right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on.
It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Detroit calls timeout, gets 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown. Cut.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. things up. 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's start now. That's low and bounces short of his man. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Broadway. Another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We go tonight. White 20.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. By a man, he's in the clear. He cuts it to the right sideline. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. On that play, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
From the gun, Goff. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
We saw those guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if you weren't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Down. Giants coming out in a dime look. Running in with David Montgomery. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This from 30 yards out. Bates' kick is up and good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what we're looking for on the call sheet.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And he's going to score on a pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. The defense is fighting the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tyrone Tracy now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10.
All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, give to Scatterboot. Shoots away from one. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Scatterboot on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Screen here for Scatterboot. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't get upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here starts. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
16 yards.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Giants who are going to have it to start the 4th quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us.